Hello, welcome to a video by Stan's Auto Repair. Today, you're probably wondering at first, what am I doing? And what this hub assembly is off of. It's off of the Santa Fe. Had to replace the axle. As you can see, she broke. New one's already in. It's a simple function. Get you a crowbar. Get the car up for one, and get underneath here. And come on, camera. There we go. There's the axle. And right here, just get your crowbar in there and pry her out. And make sure you check the seal that's in there, because if it's damaged, you need to pry that out and put another one in. But there's other videos on removing this stuff. I just figure I'll do one on replacing the studs. So, because we have some broken studs here, as you can see, this one's broke. I've already got some removed. I got to get this one out here. Put my gloves on because this hub is greasy. Plus you want to have safety on when you're cutting. So what I'm doing here is you got this plate here on the back. I just bent this plate flush. I'll bring it back up normal all the way around. Some of them this has already been removed, but this is a dust plate for God knows what reason. And you would think right here where this cutout, you could pop, knock it out, pull it out, but you can't. Literally got to cut the head off. So to do that, get your little sledgehammer and then whack it. Oh, come on. Okay. Now once you get it in like that, take you a cutting wheel. This is a 3-inch cutoff wheel. Bought this at a Harbor Freight. It is going to be a little noisy, so I'm going to warn you, if you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off or turn the volume down. Try to get you an angle to where you can see me cutting. See if I get my tripod legs wrapped around this bar here. Okay. Now, need to get this in camera view. Okay. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and process cut this off. Make sure you're always wearing your safety glasses when you do this. I will tell you, these cutoff wheels are not the best. You don't want to apply pressure on it, like force. You just kind of want to let it cut on its own. Because number one, these do kick a lot. And if it does kick on you, this little red button right here, you push in. That is your reset button. And it says reset. So evidently, you're going to need to reset it. And it may kick on me while I'm doing this. If it does, you'll see what I have to do. There we go, we kicked. So push that back in and go back to cut. looks like we're there. That just didn't come off. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit more. Boom. She's off. Now, whack the rest of the way out, and boom, studs out. Why am I doing it this way, you ask? It's because per the service manual, in order to replace the studs, you don't. But they do make aftermarket studs. You have to replace the whole hub. A stud breaks, they require you replace the whole hub, which would be wheel bearing. But this wheel bearing's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm not going to replace it. But they say you should. But now, I got to get that one out. That one's going to be fun, because I got to figure out a way to get that popped through so I can cut that off and get that one out. But I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to work on this one. And as you can see, I'm not really scarred up the back of it at all. Just a little bit, but not enough to really cause any damage. But I'm going to work on getting that one out. And once I get it out, if I'm able to get it out, I'll let you know how I did it. But more than likely, I'm going to push this out as much as I can, cut that back off right there, and then get just a little bit out. And then I'll show you guys how to install a new stud. All right, so I'll pause it here for now, and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm able to get to the next step. Okay, I got it, well, as you can see, to where I need it. But I had to use this bolt here. It's a 10.9. But the reason I use this bolt is because this has this part of an end, and it actually fits in the stud hole. So it wouldn't cause any damage if it went through, but it got it through. Now I cut that head off, and then we can go on to putting in the new studs. But I'll just let you know what I did. Okay. Well, here's the new stud. Let's focus there. Here's the new stud. Ooh, so hot. But as you see, what I had to do right there is I had to flatten it out. Kind of at a, let's see if I can get an angle. See? Then, same spot I was taking them out, I can get it right in. Now I just got to get some washers on there, get my impact, and pull it in, which I'll also do that on video. But just wanted to show you. The tool I used is my grind wheel, but you can actually do it with a handheld grinder instead of a stationary one, if you have one. If not, you're going to have to take this to a workshop. If they say they can't do it, I don't care if you show them my video, but this is how you can actually replace these studs without having to press this out. But if they have a press, they may be able to press the hub out just far enough to get the studs out. But if the shop don't have a press, this would be one of the ways to get it done. There is some other ways. There's a video out there about this, but the mechanic didn't go in detail on how he actually got them out. But he did show that trimming off some, shaving off some material will actually be able to get them in. So I'll go ahead and get my washers so I can get them on here so I can get this actually in. All right, and I'll be back. One stud in. As you can see, it's flush. I had to use 6 washers, and a 3/16 1/2 inch socket with a pry bar so I can get some more leverage, and my vice grip. Since this isn't on the car, you can do that. My impact gun is a little 18 volt, is not strong enough. But do it slowly and make sure while you're getting it up in there, you watch it. And when it gets flush on the back of this, you stop. Because if you keep going, you'll strip these little grooves right here. And once you strip those grooves, this won't stay in place. Alright, so that's how you get a stud in. There's other videos you can watch too that will show you how to get studs in. But for it off the car, this is in a sense how you get it done. But you can also put this all back on the car and put these studs on the car. I'm just going to get it done now while I got it off. And then I can work on getting everything back on the Santa Fe and giving her a test drive. Make sure everything's good. Because that's another thing you want to do. Test drive a vehicle after you work on it. Don't just say done, good, you're good to go. Test drive it. Because you may have accidentally forgot to do something. And you don't want to be liable for getting to hook up the brakes up correctly and they crash and injure themselves. So make sure you always double check your work. And remember, if it's broke, as in the axle, fix it.